Time right now is 10:25 here on Live Impact News. We welcome you back. And you know, today is MLS All-Star Game. This is a live picture of Bank of America Stadium. A gorgeous shot there. Action's going to pick back up tonight with the game starting at 8 o'clock. So we know that kicks off and really just riding this wave of momentum from the Summer's World Cup here in the U.S. What a great way to represent the country. And we're going to break down what to look forward to now here in the Live Impact studio, especially to tonight, is Keith Costigan. He is the lead play-by-play voice, the announcer for MLS on Apple TV. So if you have MLS season, you know Keith. How are you, Keith? Nice to have you.
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. It's a big occasion, obviously. I think you touched on it, coming off a World Cup, All-Star. And our All-Star game is a little bit unique compared to other sports. It's not just our league. We go against another league, and Liga MX plays, so you have that rivalry. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, the first time here in Charlotte, so very exciting to have the All-Star game here. And I mean, you've been here several times, though. What are your impressions of the Queen City?
It's an incredible city, and I love the fan base here. You know, anytime you're in the stadium, they're an educated fan base, I would say. You know, they've got behind the team from day one, and it's going to be unique to see tonight because some of the players maybe you don't always cheer for. You know, you have some of the rivals coming in. You have some players who are World Cup legends and Son and Thomas Muller. We have Maxime Crepeau and Matt Freese who just played in the World Cup. So it's a great collection of players to get together. And if you're a fan, you don't have to be just a fan of Charlotte FC, a fan of the sport in general. You're going to enjoy what's going to happen tonight.
Last night was a special skills.
Yes.
I understand it was delayed, but you guys got it in, right? So late night.
Yeah, it was a little bit crazy. Skills is something, again, you compare it to other leagues in Europe. They don't have these kind of competitions. So to see someone like Thomas Muller, who's actually lifted the World Cup, playing in a skills event, a shooting contest, setting a record, and then maybe my favorite part of the night was Tim Ream, your very own Tim Ream from Charlotte FC, putting on an absolute show in the passing. You know, it was in a more intimate setting than what we're going to see tonight, like a smaller fan base for that. But I think everybody that was there, despite the weather, really enjoyed what they saw.
We got to talk about the World Cup because nationally it has transitioned into another realm, another level of popularity. How has it been for MLS?
I mean, we're gonna see that from now, right? I think, you know, we want to ride that momentum of everybody getting in. I feel like this is the first time we've had a World Cup where the casual fan has really been invested. And I've been going on shows where it's normally NBA driven or NFL driven, and there's a genuine interest in saying, look, what's next? How do we build upon this? So I think we know we've captured the attention with the World Cup, and we've talked about we'll take it from here. We want you to stay along with us on this journey because, you know, we have a football culture, soccer culture, I apologize. But we have that culture here already, and we just want to keep it and build upon it. The summer was a great success, but we're excited for what's next too.
I mean, yeah, so set the scene for us tonight. What can viewers, casual and serious alike, look out for tonight?
I think you look out for, again, I go back to it's all-stars. It's players that don't normally play together on the same field, being on the same team. So that's always great. Again, Son, Muller, Crepeau, Freese, all of these players that, you know, have either been involved in a World Cup or just coming off a World Cup. But then we're playing against a rival. We're playing against Liga MX. You would have seen Eric Lira playing for Mexico in the World Cup as well, Jesus Gallardo. So I think, you know, sometimes All-Star games can be, you know, if you look at the NBA All-Star game or even NFL when they get together, it's not as competitive. Tonight it will be because Liga MX and MLS, there's a genuine rivalry there. So the outcome, people care about it, so that's going to be exciting.
We'll be invested for sure. Any players that you're excited to see in a scene like this?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go one on each. Juan Brunetta is a player who's going to play for the Liga MX All-Stars, who I think is outstanding. He's an incredible player, creative in the final third, scores goals, sets up goals. And I've mentioned some of the big stars. There's one young player, Xavier Gozo, who plays for Real Salt Lake in MLS. He's a teenager. This is one to watch because we're just coming off a World Cup. I'm going to come back here in 4 years. Okay. think we're going to be talking about what he did for the U.S. at the next World Cup.
What's
That's
his
how
name
good
again?
he's been. Xavier Gozo.
Xavier.
So you heard it here first. When it comes out in 4 years, you're going to mention me and say that I brought it to you.
I love it. All right, breaking news right here. Well, how about like the storyline when you do have rivalries like that, and you're playing in an all-star game, and then you find yourself on the same team?
Yeah.
How was that to watch from the outside in? Can
Yeah.
you tell the drama?
Yeah, no, I think certain players, like, I think they enjoy it. Like, they enjoy the rivalries, but again, they're professionals. When they get together, they can put it to the side. And tonight, again, it's not an inter-rival all-star game. They know, hey, look, we represent our league together. So normally we're fighting, normally we're kicking each other, normally we're at each other, but today we're representing Major League Soccer against Liga MX. And that rivalry, if you look at the international level, the US and Mexico rivalry is one of the best in the world. Everybody will tell you that. So to have that at the club level and to have it at the all-star level is really exciting, and it's going to be exciting for the city of Charlotte tonight.
Absolutely. So from behind the mic, then from your seat, and you've played as well, so you have the ins and outs of, on the field or the pitch and behind the mic. How does the atmosphere differ from, All-Stars to a regular season match to the club level to World Cup?
Yeah, that's a really, really good question. I guess it can be a different kind of setting in the stadium. You're waiting for that magic moment. I would say that people, the players are invested in this scoreline. Maybe the fans aren't as much. They're waiting for, the star, like Son to create that magic goal from 30 yards or Thomas Muller to show us the magic that made him a World Cup winner. So I think fans in that regard are more sit back and let me be entertained. When it's on the club level, if it's Charlotte against Atlanta, there's a little bit more edge to it. There's a little bit more, I want to say hatred, but rivalry towards the opposition team. So I think in that regard, it's a fun occasion, for the whole family to be at and enjoy.
All right, so this week has been a full week, past couple of nights. It's been great to see all of that. What stands out to you?
I just think the camaraderie of everybody getting together, of representing the league. Sometimes you can get lost in the fact that America is so big. Other leagues, you go to England, you can go by bus from game to game, and we don't always get together as a group, as commentators, as players. So to get us all in one place, to be around each other and celebrate what we've done. And I like the fact that it comes just off the World Cup because, MLS has played a massive part in creating what we saw this summer, and United States probably produced the greatest World Cup we've ever seen. So it was nice to just get together, enjoy those moments, and talk about, hey, listen, starting with this All-Star game, we're ready for what's next, and we're going to take it head on.
Yeah. And it's great. I mean, really, we're all embracing it here from Charlotte, and really, we've been positioning ourselves to be in that high-profile scene for soccer and football and FCs. Last couple of years, though, have been really putting us on the map. What does hosting a moment like this do for a city like Charlotte?
Well, I think first of all, it just shows that the rest of Major League Soccer recognizes Charlotte as a soccer city. When Charlotte was announced as an MLS team, you knew immediately the fan base was there. The season ticket sales were incredible. And I'd said before we came on air, I witnessed it firsthand when Inter Miami were here. I remember just sitting back and going, wow, this is pretty incredible, because you think of cities when we first started and how's it going to be in Charlotte? How's it going to be in Nashville? Right. You just showed out. So I think when you're given the honor of hosting an All-Star game, it's really the rest of MLS saying, we recognize what you've done. This is a reward for that. And I've no doubt the Charlotte fans are going to show out tonight.
Oh, yeah, we don't doubt it either. And y'all, I mean, the soccer fans, they travel anyway.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, from any team, any country as well. Keith, before we let you go, what do we need to, what is your prediction tonight?
Wow, predictions on an All-Star game. That's a tough.
Are you allowed?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's gonna be a high-scoring game. I think it's gonna be fun. I think Liga MX have brought a really good squad. But I work in MLS. I'm excited to rep my MLS crew. So I'm going to go 4-2 MLS. And I'm going to go a sneaky one. Okay. Tim Ream, your own Tim Ream, is going to get a goal in this one as well.
Okay, shout out Tim. Let's see it. Let's show the world what you can do. All right, very cool. Keith Costigan from MLS on Apple TV. Appreciate you checking in and weighing in on our city and everything that is MLS. We love it. We've got the energy, the fever here for sure.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. We'll be right back on Live Impact News.